The relay hums steady now, just background noise, no longer the center of a crisis. The faint smell of steam and oil lingers as you climb the narrow stairs back toward the surface. The wooden steps creak beneath your boots, each one groaning like it's glad to see you go.
So, nearly complete. What do we think that means? One more person? Two more?
Regardless, it'll be another poor soul who doesn't realize they're being drafted into an unknown goddess's fantasy save-a-world team. We should look out for anyone who looks exceptional, I guess.
Define exceptional. Like me?
No, literally the opposite of you.
It would make sense, though. Caesar, or whatever he actually is, keeps putting people together based on skill sets. Maybe whoever's next fills the gap.
What gap? Between logic and absolute chaos? Because that's a canyon, not a gap.
We could use a bridge builder. Yeah. Someone who's, I don't know, calm, collected, but also gentle. I'm not sure how to explain it.
Or a chef.
You are insufferable. Not gonna lie. It'd be kind of nice to have another female. Nothing against you guys, except you, Fattimus. Many things against you. It'd just be nice to not be the lone lady.
Well, so far it seems we don't get to choose, so let's just go see if we can find this person, do their test, and get to working on stopping Voragath.
The group steps over the remnants of Fattimus's earlier handiwork of a shattered door and steps back into the festival. The night air is cool, sweet with roasted fruit and incense. Lanterns drift lazily overhead, painting ripples of light across the cobblestone. Somewhere nearby, a bard's lute clashes with a drumline in a way that's almost art. Just to let you guys know, it's about 9 p.m.
We just survived a divine test, repaired a citywide relay, and now we're casually heading to save the world. No pressure.
That's our brand now. Catastrophe, followed by dinner.
Oh, thank gods. I thought you'd never say it.
Food first, existential dread later.
And with that, you blend back into the current of the festival crowd. 4 figures moving beneath a sky full of drifting light. Patrick admiring the lanterns more than the average person, each wondering if the next face they see might just be their missing piece. The crowd thickens as you move deeper into the festival streets. Paper lanterns drift low overhead, the air alive with laughter, spice, and the faint buzz of enchanted fireworks popping like lazy stars. Music rolls down the alleyways, fiddles, drums, and the rhythmic thud of boots on wood.
We should find a tavern before Fattimus gets distracted again.
I'm insulted. I'm focused. I'm disciplined.
Everyone roll perception.
9.
13.
7.
19.
While the rest of you are distracted by the smell of roasted nuts and questionable meat on sticks, Fattimus, your keen perception catches sight of something the others miss. Up ahead, bright banners and flashing lights mark a row of festival booths. You hear cheers, laughter, and the distant clang of a bell. Games. Lots of them.
Games! Like a bullet. I take off for them, Glenn.
Yes. Like a bullet. You all see Fattimus take off towards games, apparently.
Oh no.
And here we go again.
Why do we need him again?
He's the healer.
Of course he is. Looks more like a tank to me.
Honestly, he's kind of both. Regardless, we need to catch up to him. Glenn, I chase him.
Me too.
I wish I had hold person. I also chase Glenn.
The crowd noise grows louder as you approach. Laughter, groans, and the occasional explosion of confetti. A goblin in a sequined vest stands on a crate shouting into a dented megaphone. Behind him spins an enormous wooden wheel painted with phrases like free prize, mild shame, public sing-along, and oh no.
I love it already.
You don't even know what it does.
It doesn't matter. It speaks to me.
Of course it does. It's chaotic and poorly thought out. Your native tongue.
Hold on. There's literally no way to win. Look, every section is just a different kind of failure. Moderate regret, unwanted song, emotional damage.
Not true. There's that slot that says free prize.
Hang on, you can read?
I'm equally shocked by this revelation.
As am I.
Glenn, I spin the wheel. I'm just assuming your description meant he said it, because as you know, it is indeed a fact. Fattimus cannot read.
Well, based on the way I said it, you should have known that's not the case. However, I did say it, so that slot does exist, despite you not knowing it does. You need a natural 20 to hit it. Otherwise, you get one of the many other options. You approach the goblin.
Step right up! 1 gold to spin the wheel of moderate regret. Win prizes. Lose dignity. Maybe both.
I hand him a gold piece.
The goblin takes the coin and gestures grandly toward the wheel.
Give it a spin, trunk man!
Roll a performance check for me, Fattimus.
17, Glenn.
The wheel clatters, clicking past dozens of options before slowing, and stopping on mild shame. The crowd cheers.
What's mild shame? I honestly don't think Fattimus can feel shame at any level. Yes, I say that aloud, Glenn.
Per tradition, your friend must now perform a short interpretive dance about his deepest regret.
This is going to be good.
Somehow I feel like this is going to end in catastrophe, but you know what? I'm here for it.
Fattimus, what's your deepest regret?
Running into Steve because he made me drop my second kebab.
Okay, then. Well, perform an interpretive dance of that, I guess. The crowd parts.
Oh yeah, this is a good jam.
Roll a performance check for me, Fattimus.
Oh no, that's a 3, Glenn.
You all hear a very skilled band playing specifically for this. People along the side watching can't help but dance a little. Some good, some not so good. But nothing can compare to the main event. You three see Fattimus strut out into the center of the parted crowd and begin to attempt, well, you're not quite sure what he's attempting. Breakdancing, maybe? It's just a completely chaotic display of lack of coordination. His trunk flies around and strikes one of the onlookers. He jumps to the ground and is attempting to head spin, maybe? But he doesn't even get to a headstand before he just falls over. He tries to play it off like he meant to do that, but it's very obvious he did not. He gets back to his feet in the least graceful way you could possibly imagine. He then starts trying, dear Lord, he's trying to twerk. It's as bad as you imagine it would be. Just weird butt shaking, completely out of rhythm. One onlooker even looks as though they may vomit.
What on earth am I witnessing?
This is amazing!
I'm pretty sure this is a war crime.
Well, that was certainly shameful. All right, you have completed the dance of mild shame.
Fattimus doesn't respond to the festival worker. He's too into it now. He's really getting down.
I'm not done. Night fever is my jam.
Correction. Fattimus rebukes the festival worker entirely. You all watch Fattimus begin to really feel himself. He's got a sense of unearned confidence in his dance skills, rivaled only by Olympic Australian breakdancers. The moves he's doing are simply indescribable. It's like a wrecking ball attempting ballet. Oh dear God, he takes off his robe. He's now shirtless with long underwear. Despite this obscene display, his enthusiasm seems to be infectious. Some people watching along the side seem to be getting more into it. The skilled band doesn't hurt in causing this response. Fattimus, I need you to roll a charisma check, and you three need to roll a charisma save.
Just for the record, Glenn, I hate you. That's a 5, Glenn.
I'm also not thrilled about this. Oh, okay, 16, Glenn.
Steve is hyperventilating. Not bad. That's a 15, Glenn.
Just use your drugs, Steve. You'll be fine. Fattimus, your check?
I so wish I was a divination wizard with portents right now. I am not making this up. Natural 20, Glenn.
Yeah, I can see it from here. Well, here we go. I now need performance checks from you three. You fell prey to Fattimus's infectious enthusiasm. You're headed to the dance floor.
Please at least let me be good at dancing. Oh, thank goodness. That's a 17, Glenn.
9, Glenn.
Absolutely ridiculous. 19, Glenn.
Okay, you three make your way out onto the dance floor for the remainder of the song. Sarla and Stu, you two play it smart. Off to the side and not really doing too much, though it's obvious you both know your way around a dance floor. Patrick, you get caught up in the moment and really want to show off your skills. Unfortunately, you have very little. It's not Fattimus, but it's not graceful either. The song dies down, the dance is over.
Whoa!
I absolutely crushed that.
I honestly kind of enjoyed myself. It was nice to let loose a little.
I agree. I was really having a good time out there, despite my initial hesitation.
That was fun, I think. I don't really know what fun is, but I imagine that's what it's like.
Damn right, Steve. You were killing it out there. You too, Sarla. But Patrick, you stole the show, my man. You were breaking it down with moves I've never seen. I go to high five Patrick.
Honestly, in the moment, I high-five him enthusiastically.
You all head off after your surprisingly enjoyable dance session. It seemed Fattimus reminded you all that some whimsy isn't always bad. You wander away from the square. Lantern light trails behind you in warm gold ripples. The air cools as you leave the noise behind. Past the last food stall, past a sleeping juggler who's lost one torch to a stray dog. The road curves, leading toward the quieter edge of the Lantern Weave district. A painted sign creaks overhead. The Copper Cup Inn. A mug spilling starlight decorates its face.
The Copper Cup. This place is chill. Been here a few times.
Glenn, I want to incite that.
While you are retarded, you are very wise. Enjoy dealing with that revelation, guys. Roll it, Fattimus.
Not my best. 16.
Sarla, I'll let you choose to fail against his insight and just be truthful. Or you can roll persuasion or deception. Your call.
Yeah, I'll fail. Let's say, while I despise his constant chaos in many situations, it turns out sometimes his chaos is good.
Awesome. Fattimus, you detect that Sarla is being entirely truthful. She's been here many times, may even know the owner.
The Copper Cup sounds great to me.
Honestly, anywhere to rest my head would be great. I love dancing as much as the next guy, but that took it out of me.
Sure, this seems fine, even though my home is about a 20-minute walk away.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, Steve. I slipped the inventor some gold to finish what I started. You no longer have a home. Welcome to the team.
You what?
Fattimus, roll deception. Steve, roll insight. Honestly, Fattimus, you are a pain even for me.
Cry about it.
I can see Fattimus has a dumb grin on his face, so good luck, Steve. Not even going to ask him yet.
That's a 12, Glenn.
Not gonna do it. I got a 21 total, Glenn.
Steve, you believe Fattimus had your home destroyed.
I'm gonna jump in and try and help Steve here, Glenn. Fattimus, we've all been together the entire time. When exactly were you able to hire someone to destroy Steve's home?
Yeah, that's a good point.
If you want to keep the ruse going, you're going to need to roll deception against Sarla Fattimus, with disadvantage because she pointed out a very obvious problem with your story that the genius Steve couldn't suss out.
What the hell? Why not? Oh, dang it. 9.
Yeah, that's a 16 on insight.
Fine. Your house is fine, Steve. Damn you, Sarla.
Had you beaten Sarla in that contested check, I would have retconned a sleight of hand check to you slipping the inventor some gold to burn Steve's house down. I'm saying this just so you all know things like this are indeed possible. They just aren't usually easy. As it stands, Steve knows the truth now.
I don't know whether to be flattered or extremely upset. You tried to lie to me that my home was destroyed in order to get me to join your group. Simultaneously, I am very annoyed you tried to convince me everything I own is gone. So that upsets me. Mom, I need guidance.
Don't you dare start joining them in this crap. I just helped you.
I know. That's what moms do. And now I need help again.
Screw it. I'm good at being a mom, and I have twin spells for when 2 of my little children get too unruly together. Glenn, I enter mom mode.
Yeah, you do. Fattimus and Steve, you see Sarla's violet eyes suddenly burn much brighter, like she's channeling some sort of power you two have never seen or even heard of.
Steve, Fattimus, get over here right now.
I immediately acquiesce to Sarla's command.
I do the same, which given my nature, this seems odd.
Listen, you two. You're going to knock this crap off right now. We have a very serious mission to complete, and both of you are needed for it. Fattimus, I don't care what your beef is with Steve. It ends now. And Steve, I don't care if you're upset with how he treats you. You're going to be the bigger man and move past it.
Not really sure I can be the bigger man given...
Steve!
Just to put some clarity on this, Sarla in mom mode has given her a nat 20 on intimidation, deception, persuasion, really whatever she wants against you guys. Respond accordingly unless you'd like to challenge her. If you do, though, I'm calling in the backup. I don't want to be a witness to murder.
Certainly no need on my end. I'm sorry, Sarla. You're right. I need to understand he's Fattimus. I think I'm starting to get he means it in jest.
Glenn, I rolled a wisdom save just to see how I'd do in this situation. It felt like the right way to do it.
Actually, Fattimus, since you bring that up, if you guys want to do that type of thing, I highly encourage it. So what did you roll, Fattimus?
An 8, Glenn.
All right, carry on.
I look at Steve. Reluctantly, I say, I'm sorry for making that stuff up. I was just trying to have some fun.
And
I'm sorry for breaking things in your house. It was honest curiosity.
apology accepted. Can we get ice cream now, Mom?
Yeah, I want chocolate.
Holy hell, they're going to be worse unified. I just know it. I said that in my head, Glenn. Maybe they have ice cream in the tavern, guys. Ready to head that way.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I mean, yes, I am, Sarla. Thank you for your assistance.
Glenn, I pinch Steve's cheek as I say, "You're welcome, little buddy." Basically just mocking the fact I brought out his inner child.
And with that, you all head to the tavern. After about 10 minutes of walking, you arrive. You step inside. The tavern is cozy. Low ceilings, worn tables, the smell of baked bread and roasting meat. Lantern light pools in golden circles across the floor. Behind the counter, a tired barkeep polishes a mug with the kind of resignation only decades of adventurer nonsense can produce. At a table near the corner, a woman in travel-worn leathers sits alone. Her dark green cloak is trimmed with faint gold embroidery, subtle but precise. A quarterstaff leans against her chair, its surface etched with faint draconic runes that catch the firelight like shifting scales. Her eyes lift as you enter, sharp, steady, and unmistakably dangerous.
I walk over to her table, Glenn.
And we're off.
One of us really needs to try and say something before he does in the future.
I don't know that we could. It's like he has godlike abilities to chaos.
Upon reaching her, I say, "Hi, I'm Fattimus. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I noticed your fancy staff and figured you're probably someone who could provide interesting conversation." "No, you don't." "You're right, I don't." As I reach her, I sit down across from her despite the lack of invitation. It's really more because I need to sit rather than trying to be intentionally intrusive. I say, "Hi, I'm Fattimus. I just got done dancing and just needed to sit."
The woman looks up slowly. Her expression doesn't shift much. A flicker of curiosity, maybe mild disbelief that someone has just sat down uninvited. Her eyes are bright green, steady, the kind that could cut through noise without ever raising their voice. "Hillary, could you please come in?" "Please, describe yourself. Who does Fattimus see?"
Of course, Glenn. You see a wood elf woman. She has auburn red hair. She has long pointed ears. Quite fit, about 5'7" and 130 pounds. She looks like she can handle herself.
So, what should I call you?
In a calm tone, I say, "I'm Hildaria. And I'm here on business, so if you'd be so kind, please, let's keep the small talk to a minimum."
Glenn, would I be able to determine if she's the last member of the group?
You absolutely not. Even a nat 20 doesn't give you the ability to connect dots like that.
Fair enough. I signal to a waiter or waitress to place an order. Also, what time is it, Glenn?
Let's just call it 10 p.m. A waitress comes over to take your order. No, we're not RPing this. Just state what you want.
Glenn, I'd like to walk over at some point.
That's been an option this entire time. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder how long you three would let this continue.
I walk over to their table, Glenn.
I follow her.
As do I.
I look at Hildaria. "Hey, sorry if our friend here is bothering you. He's not great at, well, being normal. I'm Sarla."
Pleasure. I'm Hildaria. I'm trying to look around this new group of people for the reason I'm here, Glenn.
Glenn, do I notice her trying to look past us?
Depends, Hildaria. Are you like rubbernecking to try and look past them, or are you just trying to look between them?
I'm being discreet.
Roll perception, Patrick.
21.
Yeah, you definitely notice Patrick.
You expecting someone, Hildaria?
I look at Patrick, intrigued that he was able to notice given my ability to be subtle. Perceptive, aren't you? Please, sit. I'm not being polite. I'd just like a better view. To answer your question, sir, yes. Well, some ones, really.
What about me, Glenn? Can I put two and two together here?
No need to even roll at this point, Sarla. You know how Caesar works. Hildaria clearly stands out from the crowd here. You're certain she's the one.
So this is probably going to sound really weird, Hildaria, but
As you say that, three large individuals walk into the tavern. Hildaria's eyes lock onto them.
You know what I do now, Glenn.
Yep, roll it.
23, Glenn.
I need perception from the rest of you.
17.
18, Glenn.
21.
Those lanterns sure are pretty, Glenn.
Yeah, they are, Patrick. Okay, you all look to where Hildaria looked. Then when you look back, she's gone. Not a trace.
What the? Where'd she go?
Great. She has invisibility.
That's actually plausible. Honestly, she scares me.
Moths scare you, Steve.
They have that weird powder on their wings. And wait, how did you know that?
I didn't. I just assumed.
Okay, rude.
I need all of you to roll another perception check.
17.
Hey, I'm not looking at the lanterns. 19.
You sure, Patrick? They really are pretty.
I'm sure, Glenn.
Okay, Fattimus, what you got?
I got a 16, Glenn, but honestly, I'm actually looking for a waitress or waiter.
Okay, well, you do indeed spot a waitress. You signal her and she comes over to take your order. The rest of you spot Hildaria with a blade to the neck of one of the three individuals who just entered seconds ago.
Any chance I can roll perception and be a part of this, Glenn?
Yes, Sarla, of course. Your passive is just so high, I was treating it as though you already succeeded the check.
Uh-huh. My passive of 12. Sarla looks up. Those lanterns sure are pretty. Despite the outcome, I won't forget this, Glenn.
Oh, I know you won't. You're a woman. Anyway, Patrick and Steve, you see Hildaria holding a blade to the throat of one of the three men who entered. He looks very shaken. She looks like she's done this 1,000 times. The other two have their hands on their weapons, but haven't drawn them yet.
I just sit back and watch Glenn. I don't know this elf. I don't know if she's the final member of our group, which no one in it agreed to. I don't know if I'm supposed to help her or hurt her. Glenn, I simply don't know. Patrick starts to break. He's looking around anxiously.
Steve, you see Patrick start seeming uneasy, I guess.
Nah, I'm just messing with you, Glenn. Patrick is just watching, but if Hildaria seems like she needs help, I absolutely jump in.
Okay, I was very confused for a moment. After my unfortunate misstep with Sarla, I thought maybe I'd forgotten something about your character.
Nobody messes with Mom. Not even you, Glenn.
Aw. But simultaneously, I hate it.
Okay, Patrick, I got you, and I deserved it. You all look over to Hildaria, except Fattimus, who is currently placing an order. Fattimus will do yours second, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
You really couldn't even wait until your character placed their order before you actually started eating at the table. Astonishing. Okay, enjoy your meal for a moment. Hildaria has her blade to the throat of this man. She's much smaller than him, but it's quite clear that's irrelevant based on both parties' expressions.
So, Arbath. Here we are. Tell your boys to drop their weapons. There's no need to change the paint color, is there? Glenn, I push the blade almost hard enough to break the skin as I say, is there?
Go ahead and roll intimidation for me, Hildaria. I will say the DC is high because you're threatening this in a very public setting. While he definitely looks scared, he simultaneously knows where he is. In fact, other patrons are looking at this scene now.
Oh, Glenn, you know I'm not afraid to cause a scene, if it's needed.
I know, I just wanted to remind you where you were. Roll it.
That's a 17.
Hey, no need to get physical. Let's just talk about this.
Move. Now. Glenn, I push Arbath toward my table and look at his colleagues with a very aggressive look that says, come along.
Arbath cooperates and his men follow. Sarla, Patrick, Steve, What do you three do as she reaches you with her quarry?
Glenn, I give a wide berth. I step as far away from the table as I need to, then step 2 more steps back.
I already like Hildaria and know she's the last piece to our party. I'm going to try to help her. I step back enough to let the men take a seat, but I give a very serious don't try it look and make my hands start sparking.
I'm taking a similar tack as Sarla. I step away, letting them sit. Then I plunge my sword into the ground and assume a position like a sentry between them and the exit. I make my face terrifyingly stoic. I want them to know they're outnumbered and in a very bad spot if they try anything.
Glenn, I assume my food has made it by now, so I just keep eating.
Okay, you all do your things as Hildaria brings these men back to the table. She signals for you to move, Fattimus, in order to make room for the new arrivals.
I scooch, but I damn sure ain't getting up.
Sit, now.
We would, ma'am. But, there ain't space enough.
I said sit.
The mercs look at Fattimus, who is taking up enough space for 2 at the table. They then look around a bit and see Sarla and Patrick. They reluctantly sit down, 2 of which are pressed up against you on either side, Fattimus.
I put my arm around the one to my right. My hand is completely covered in food and grease. How's it going?
The merc looks absolutely disgusted, but he doesn't say anything due to the situation and Fattimus's intimidating size.
Go ahead, Arbath. Explain.
Look, we went down there to complete the job. There wasn't nothing in the job description about magic traps.
What was between you and your target was your problem to deal with. You took half payment up front. You have 2 options here. Give the gold back or complete your contract.
Or we just kill the lot of you and keep the gold.
Glenn, I cast Hold Person on Arbath and grab the other 2's heads and smash them together in front of me. If I was a barbarian, I'd rage because I have yet another meal being interrupted.
I think talking was still an option, but here we are. Fattimus, normally each of those 2 things would be in action, but given this is extremely surprising to everyone, and you're very upset about another meal interruption, I'll allow it. First, Arbath needs to roll a wisdom save. 12, right?
That's correct, Glenn.
Yeah, he fails spectacularly with a natural 1. Okay, let's do a contested strength check against the other 2. Not gonna lie, it's a high DC.
21.
I can't believe it. Okay, all of you watch as Fattimus quickly casts a spell. He then immediately slams the heads of the 2 sitting on either side of him together with such force they both collapse onto the table, then fall out of their chairs to the ground. They are very clearly unconscious. Technically, Arbath gets to roll a save every 6 seconds to break Fattimus's hold, but since he rolled a 1 and this is freaking incredible, he's held for the full minute. Go.
You've got like a minute, I think. Glenn, am I even smart enough to know how long my spell lasts?
Yeah, something like this, you have enough intuition to know how long it lasts. It's your magic. You know how it works.
Dang it. Then can I retcon it so I sound cooler? I want to look at Hildaria with an expression like I absolutely knew this would go this well and confidently say, you have 1 minute. Do what you need to. He can't move.
Oh, yes, for sure. Hildaria, Fattimus just put on one hell of a display by dispatching 3 men in under 5 seconds. Then says that to you.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's what Hildaria would do. Hildaria looks at Fattimus. Her expression doesn't just show she's impressed, she's almost swooning. She then says in an almost sensual voice, "That was very impressive, sir. I wouldn't mind having a word after this." She then takes Arbath's gold pouch and looks him in the eyes and says, "Don't let me see you ever again," and darts out of the tavern.
Oh crap! Glenn, I follow her.
Yep, same, with haste. Not the spell, because I can't cast spells. You know what I mean.
I also assume a full sprint after them. Very obvious panic on my face.
I casually get up, step over one of the unconscious bodies, and slowly walk out of the tavern. I don't break the spell. I'm letting the full minute run its course.
You all dart out of the tavern. Now what?
I immediately look for a spot to hide. Alley, another building, doesn't really matter. Though I prefer to have a view of the entrance to this tavern to watch Arbath as he exits, if that's doable.
Roll perception.
18, Glenn.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. There's an alley about 40 feet away that would be perfect. And before you ask, Sarla, you followed Hildaria close enough. You don't need to roll anything. You're right with her, as are all of you except Fattimus. Do you guys wait for him?
I don't.
I follow Hildaria, so no.
I do the same.
Me too.
You all duck off into that alley and leave the conquering hero behind. I need stealth checks.
21 for me.
Yikes. 11, Glenn.
17.
Glenn, I grab a pretty lantern to make sure the entire world can see me. I got a natural 1.
Fantastic. Okay, so Sarla and Hildaria, you two are shadows. No one sees you. Steve, you made it to the alley, but for some reason opted to stand pretty close to Patrick, who is standing at the entrance holding a pretty lantern. One happened to be floating lower than the rest so he could reach it.
Patrick, are you serious? Let go of the lantern.
But I like it.
Oh my god, whatever. Enjoy your lantern.
It's about this time you all see a large loxodon walk out of the tavern. Fattimus, you see Patrick holding a lantern at the entryway to an alley.
I walk over to him. Why are you holding a lantern? Also, where is everyone else?
I like it, and they're here in this alley.
Fattimus, roll perception.
Nice. 10, Glenn.
You don't see any of the others.
Patrick, what are you talking about? No one else is here. It's just you and your lantern.
Psst. Please try and hide, big guy. We're all here.
Hildaria, is that you?
Oh, sweet baby Salune, shut it. Just hide.
Oh, cool. I got a 14 on stealth.
You all have assumed your scouting positions. 1 minute passes, then 2, then 5. Arbath never exits the tavern.
Oh, well, I guess he decided to stay with his unconscious friends. By the way, great work, Fattimus. That was very impressive. Hildaria is twirling her hair a bit.
What? What am I witnessing?
Yes, this is a very confusing sight.
I don't understand social cues well enough to understand Patrick and Sarla's confusion. I just chime in, so that went away.
It went the exact way I planned is how it went. You may be a ghost killer, Steve, but I make the men who cross my path wish they'd never been born.
Fattimus. Roll insight.
Wow, something I'm actually good at, and I bomb. 6, Glenn.
This is so good. You don't notice anything unusual, Fattimus.
So where to now?
Are you asking me? I'm smiling at Fattimus suggestively.
Do I at least notice the smile, Glenn?
You see it, but you don't understand it.
I mean, yeah, you and everyone else.
This is bewildering. It's like watching a very confusing car accident.
And I don't want to see the aftermath. Guys, we should go somewhere to rest. I'm sure Caesar is going to show up at some point, but I'm tired.
While looking at Fattimus, I say, I agree. We do need somewhere to rest.
Oh, come on, Hildaria. I wanted another woman in the group, and this is what you're giving me?
Sorry, Sarla. Hildaria likes strong men capable of getting in the ring and handling business.
And then apparently wants to get down to other business.
This is insane. I'm having a good time here. Also, I'm keeping the lantern, Glenn.
I'm still just looking on as unaware as Fattimus, ready for a good night's sleep.
That last bit was obviously you guys speaking to each other in character, but above table, which was odd. But regardless, this has been a fun session, guys. We'll see you next session. To you all listening, thank you. I hope you're enjoying the series.